Dennis McCann versus Peter McGrail for the European Super Bantamweight title. Okay, guys, it's tough, close fight. I got 60% for McCann, 40% for McGrail. Here's why. McCann overall is just a better, more well-rounded, more well-vetted boxer. He has a higher degree of tactics, and he's much more situational. They have similar attributes and abilities, which, with McCann being the more visible, defensive, well-rounded fighter, and McGill is the more power puncher. He's the more explosive striker of the two. But I see McCann just winning just by simply, taking control of the ring, doing what he does, landing more effective shots, being able to read the strategy and style in McGrail. McGrail will throw combinations and amazing strikes, but I just don't see a lot of them landing cleanly because McCann just has the better defense here. I don't know if you watched the previous fights, guys, but McCann, pretty solid defense, pretty good footwork, and there's just a chance that McGrail in the later rounds will get picked apart, as McCann does very well. He does that very well, and with anyone who stands in front of him, guys. So anyone that just doesn't have fancy footwork and isn't circling all the time stuff, he just picks them apart. However, McGrail on the offensive, McGrail takes angles and can dish out some very elusive striking, but the only issue is that he drops his hands. So when he tries to be too elusive, I just see McCann being able to catch him easily there and figuring it out, because he'll do it over and over again, right? But obviously it won't be repetitive one after the other, but he'll catch on to that, and I'm sure he's going to be studying film, at least I hope. But McCann can also just shut most of his arsenal down too, just by making McGrail fight on the back foot. So if you notice in any of McGrail's past fights, he's usually the one pushing forward. He's not always on the back foot, and I just see McCann making him very uncomfortable by doing that, and also controlling the center of the ring. So McGrail, he wins. McGrail can, I'm getting confused with the names here. So McGrail can win if he sees past the tactics of McCann and he's able to plan and set up his explosive left hand. But, McGrail can't get too carried away with dropping his hands, and he has to manage his distance well, and he has to pop his jab much more, especially to set up that footwork, because I could see him having some success if he uses his footwork to be more defensive. If he for example, sticking and moving, if he just decides to pop some jabs to McCann, and he just moves out the way and stuff like that, being always on the move instead of using that elusive footwork to get an angle on the guy offensively, I could see him getting some success with that. But this isn't his style. We've seen him use his footwork mainly offensively, so it is what it is. But if he constantly is on the move and establishes that jab and then try to get the angle on McCann, I can see how that could prevent McCann from setting up many of his shots and even disrupting his own style. So by doing that, he'll be able to take advantage of the ring and take that control away from McCann, and he'll be able to prove a more convincing argument for his victory. Because I see this going the distance, guys. I don't see any of these guys really. There could be a TKO, but I just don't see it. I really do believe this is gonna go the distance, but it'll be entertaining. It'll be back and forth kind of a fight. It'll be a very entertaining fight. So that's what I got winning, guys. I got McCann winning, 60%. I got him in my favors. So let me know who you guys think. Let me know who you guys think is favored to win. And have a great day, guys.